All set up now for SJMade Holiday Fair. It is currently 11:01, and yeah, there's nothing much. I bought a couple plates and we finished setting up already. The booth is pretty packed tight, but we are like a mega booth right now, so that's cool. I did buy things, and I will do a haul at the end of the video. This is how the back of the booth is looking. I think it's actually pretty organized. I have my lights set up here. We got the battery pack. And also we're running a stamp rally just between me and Eunice for the SJMade stickers I showed you guys a while ago in one of the studio vlogs. We're gonna just draw over their faces. I also got a little bag set up here and my cards and everything. Got a 6-foot table just for us to store stuff. So I got of course I got my 7 leaves, and we have the bottom, my stickers, a little area for all of our stuff. And this is our stamp rally prizes here. Nice. Did you want to take cash card or Venmo? Okay, so this is 3 stickers. After tax, your total is $13.71. You can tap right here. I'm also in a SJMade stamp rally with the table right next to me. Are you interested in joining? You would get these stickers for free. Yeah, okay. Here you go, and here's your stamp card. Thank you. It's currently 5:23. Yay! This absolute crazy person. It is currently 2:40 at SJMade Holiday Fair. It is really crazy. I haven't really had a time to vlog since we got here because we walked around. We went shopping in the morning and met up with friends. I was just hanging out with my buddy Eunice, who I'm table sharing with. But really great news is that we finished our SJMade stamp rally, so we're completely out of prizes. I don't know where my mic is, so I have to use my phone for recording audio. It was on my jacket, and then I took my jacket off, so I didn't see it on my jacket when I got home. It's probably fallen in my car or something. Yeah, it was just not great, but it's okay. My friend Bea came by and gave me this little seal stamp. Thank you so much, Bea. I can't wait to use this. And I bought a bunch of stickers and stuff because I really want to journal more and be consistent about it, or at least like have a photo journal. We were maybe like $40 short compared to last year, but last year I was in a corner booth and this year we're in an inline booth. So far the setup has been really good. I think having the setup like this instead of a U-shape where people have to walk into the booth is a lot better, just because it's like people pass by and there's already a big crowd. It makes it easier for them to see all of our stuff just up front. So yeah, really glad that we ended up doing this setup, but having the day one be just $40 off from last year is like really crazy because I was really worried about not having a corner booth. And of course my friend Eunice is coming all the way from Orange County to table with me, and I wanted to make sure the event would be very successful. It's been really great to meet all of you guys again, new faces, familiar faces, and lots of people who like Rise. It makes me want to make more Rise merch because I feel like they're getting more popular now. But I don't know if it'll be worth making K-pop merch. I've kind of learned my lesson, you know, so I'm trying to figure out if it would be worth it to make more K-pop related stuff. Other than that, that is it for today. I'll do like a big summary later. So yeah, thank you so much. As you can see, we are no longer at SJMade Holiday Fair. We are in my office / studio. Don't know what it's considered yet, but we're home. I have ran the numbers and done the calculations, and SJMade Holiday Fair is my second most successful event for 2025. Let's freaking go, y'all. SJMade never disappoints, seriously. I want to say my most successful 2-day event for 2025 is Summer fair with SJMade as well at the same convention center, but y'all really showed up and I'm so happy that it worked out. There are a few things that I want to talk about in this review portion of the video. If you are familiar with lots of other creators who are in the Artist Alley space who make these videos, you know that we have been hitting lots of roadblocks this year. The big ones that come to mind are the tariff situation. Second one is everyone talking about the economy and how everyone is financially struggling. And all of these statements are true, and that's why I was very concerned about how the outcome of SJMade Holiday Fair would go. If you don't know, SJMade Holiday Fair is this event that is pretty big. It is kind of that craft show vibe. SJMade is a coordinator, just shortened to San Jose Made. All the events are based here in San Jose. They hold Holiday Fair every year as well as other seasonal events that are kind of sprinkled in throughout the year, but I would say Holiday Fair is like the big one. They even have one in December called Winter Wonder Fest or Winter Wonder something. Sorry, I'm not going to be there this year because I'm taking a break for December and I'm going to spend some nice quality time with my family and Kaya's family. I might be next year. Don't know yet, so I'll just have to let y'all know how that goes and whatnot. When you apply for Holiday Fair, you do it like a whole year before. So applications usually come out like in December or January. I can't exactly remember, but I remember finishing the event and going, wow, that was so amazing. And then maybe like a couple weeks later, they said, okay, apps are out for next year. Good luck, everybody. And I went, oh no! I will say that the setup for this year was very new for me. It was very different. It was my first time doing a big event like this with a 4-foot space. We are given a 10 by 10 space for this event, but I shared with my booth mate, Eunice. Thank you guys so much for giving Eunice lots of support and love during this event. I was really worried because she's coming all the way from Orange County to do this event with me. So I was really concerned about the outcome with all of my other concerns about everyone talking about struggling and the economy and so on and so forth. I was really hoping that Holiday Fair was going to be that kind of event that everyone is really anticipating on or like saving up for to go and do their holiday shopping for small businesses. This event falls on Black Friday and Small Business Saturday every single year, and y'all freaking showed up. I was seriously so nervous, but y'all really did show up, and thank you so much to everyone who came out to SJMade Holiday Fair this year. I'm trying my best to not like repeat myself too much, but I am gonna just briefly go over the details of the event. I'm also going to compare this event with my performance in last year, so the Holiday Fair in 2024, as well as Summer Fair, since that was my best event for this year. This video is kind of all over the place, I know. I lost my mic briefly, and then also I filmed my haul video right after we came home and ate. The whole setting of me doing my haul at the end of the video is gonna look very different than where we are right now, so I'm really sorry about that, but it just is what it is. I'm gonna have to Frankenstein all this video footage together. So big differences between last year, 2024, and this year, 2025. Last year, I was in a corner spot booth sharing with my friend Arya, or also known as Mino10. We did very well last year, but we did have that corner spot so that we could make an L shape. I was in the front and Mino10, the artist collective, are on the side. We were in that kind of alleyway where there's a big space in the middle of the convention center, and so people who were walking by could very easily see Arya's stuff and then also mine as well, as I was in the main walkway. For numbers between last year and this year, for day one on Black Friday, I made $40 less this year than I did last year. I kind of summed that up to all of the statements I said before, but I also considered that it is Black Friday, people are out shopping. Me and my friend Eunice shared an inline space, which is very different than having the full 10 by 10 corner spot. This year we did not get a corner spot, unfortunately. It was just too high in demand. We had an inline spot, so me and Eunice were sandwiched in between two other people, which is totally fine. It ended up working out really well, so we put everything in the front with 2 4-foot tables, which reduced our table space immensely, but somehow it just worked out. I don't know what it was. Maybe we just looked very organized or something. I'm not sure. I felt like my table looked a little chaotic, but everyone was telling me that it looked really good. I had a small 2-foot table off to the side where I put my ceramics, and that seemed to work well. We connected our panels together so that it just would close in any gaps in between us, and we just had a giant table. Let me know your thoughts on how the booth looks. I think it looks great, We did an amazing job with working with the space we had. I just feel like this was my most successful SJ Made though. Like every year it just keeps getting better. I have gotten the wonderful privilege of making friends through art, and I am so thankful for that. I feel like I'm really feeling the love this year, and I don't know, I'm just really simmering in all of it. Even though we ended Friday $40 shorter than last year, I was not too worried about it. My booth fee was a lot cheaper than what I had paid the year prior. So I was like, okay, we're chilling. Like, I'm actually really happy about these numbers that we're getting, and I already expected Saturday to be even busier than Friday, which all came true because Saturday was extremely busy. I feel like even up to like ending the event, like 5:50, people were still walking around looking to purchase things really fast. Was trying to gather all my thoughts and to clean up in the back and help people out at the same time. So yeah, it was pretty busy up until the very end. We ended up ending this event by making $400 more than what I had made the year prior. So all of my concerns completely washed away. I was like, wow, that was real nutty. I want to say another thing is that the stamp rally that me and Eunice did together, we had no more prizes at the end. I would say this is probably my most successful or second most successful stamp rally that I've done. I had another stamp rally with my friend Mino10 at Carrier Con this year, and we also wiped out all of our cards. We had extra prizes. Now to talk a little bit about comparing this event with Summer Fair. Summer Fair was very successful for me. In terms of performance, I did a lot better at SJMade Summer Fair, and I think it's because I had my clothing rack or like a display of the clothes options at that event. But this event, I didn't make any t-shirt sales. There were mostly tote bag sales at Holiday Fair, and at Summer Fair, I had a lot of t-shirt sales. I think displaying your apparel is what really brings it out and lets it shine, and I didn't really have a proper way of displaying my apparel for Holiday Fair, so unfortunately, I did not sell any t-shirts at this event. Regardless of all of that, I had a lot of items sell out, and I have to restock them now because ALA is in January, and things are going to be really tough to work with in December. I will go ahead and go over my most successful items now. Of course, my number one most popular products are stickers and charms. Y'all really liked my acrylic charms, especially the Love and Deep Space girlies all came out. Yep, I saw you guys. I sold one Espa winter charm, which I thought was a little exciting for me. Second most popular product are my sticker sheets. Those did really well, and I had a lot of new designs or refreshed designs this year. I had my Kiki and Wee Wee Supremacy sticker sheets, and you guys loved them. I need to restock them. Third most popular product is my coasters. My seal coasters did really well. I am completely wiped of coasters right now. But because you guys love the coasters so much, I'm going to be restocking them and putting them up in the consignment options that I do have. So hopefully I can get them in Tamper Room and Modern Mouse. In terms of clay items, my most popular products were my polymer clay charms and photo stands. Completely sold out of photo stands except for the frog ones. I thought you guys would really like the frogs because they're usually people who really love frogs, but not at my table. Everyone really loved the penguins, cats, and seals, so I'm gonna plan on making more designs and different animals for when I do another drop of ceramics next year. My polymer clay charms did really well. Mostly the glow-in-the-dark seals and glow-in-the-dark Smeeski charms. I sold a lot of those. Y'all really loved the alien seals that I made. I have none of those right now. I thought people would love the apple seal, but it wasn't very popular at this event. However, the Smeeskis did really well. That is pretty much my review of this event. It was very successful. To kind of summarize a little bit, it was my second most successful two-day event for this year. Summer Fair still being number one, and if you want to watch my Summer Fair vlog, you can do so here. For sharing my inline spot, it was $250. I did not have to pay for lodging or anything. I mean, there was driving, but the venue is about 15-20 minutes away from where I live, so that's not really a big deal to me. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I do have a few videos I need to film for the month of December because you guys requested certain things, and I'm sorry, I've just been kind of busy setting up for this event and preparing for it. That's pretty much all I have to say about my review. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know. You guys can check out my haul right here. Now we are on to the fun part, or my favorite part. Since Eunice's husband was at the booth, shout out Daniel, and also my fiancée Kaya, I get to go run around and buy things. First thing I want to talk about are these nails. I always knew that I wanted some Marumi nails, so I got myself a set. These really cute purple ones. I want some like gyaru, like cheetah print, leopard print nails, but these ones fit me perfectly, and I don't have any nail tips that look like this, so I'm very excited to give these a go. I bought a lot of ceramics, got 3 plates from Sancho Cat, very cool person. June and Max, shout out them. I got 1 big plate and then 2 of these smaller plates. I don't really have a gray tabby, but Kiara is like a black tabby and Winky is a brown tabby, so close enough. Next ceramic thing that I bought is this green apple matcha bowl from DGAF Studio. Thank you so much, Digi. This is amazing. I just love that little patterns on the apples and the underglazed pencil texture so much. Jelly gave me this Espa sticker. Thank you, Jelly. We're going to be table mates at ALA, so if y'all come see us. We'll be in the exhibition hall with Mino Mino 10. Shout out Kelsey. I got a Caleb lanyard and she gave this holiday print. So nice of her. I don't know where I'm going to put this lanyard yet, but I have a Caleb Ida bag that I'm working on, so maybe he will go there for now. Got some prints and a little card from Eunice. It is a Smiski, like little meadow print in the rain, and then a holiday card. That is pretty much the stuff I bought. Kaya bought a lot of stuff, lots of prints, lots of shirts. I got a few gifts for family, so I can't show those. But yeah, I did spend a pretty penny here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your support and comments. It is pretty difficult to find the time to edit, but since I'm taking a break for December, I'm hoping that I can commit a little bit more time to my channel and also streaming on Twitch. All updates and daily postings happen on my Instagram, so you can follow my Instagram to keep up with me. Other than that, I'll see y'all in the next video or at an in-person event, which will be in 2026. Bye!